Good morning, children. In the last video, we have finished the skeleton, their parts and their bones included in them. Now in the same chapter, we discussed the muscles. The muscles, we know they have the ability to contract and relax. Their classification, they are divided into three categories. Number one, the striated muscles. Number two, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. The striated means the name is shown the type of the muscles. For example, these muscles have stripes. Stripes having dark and light band. So the striated muscles are those which have stripes on them. They are also known as skeletal muscles, and they are attached to the bones. They are voluntary in nature, as they are control of our will. When we want to move, they will move. So they are controlled under our will. They are found in the limbs, hands and legs, the facial muscles. When we want, they move. And the smooth muscles, they have no stripe on them. They are smooth, spindle shape. They are involuntary in nature. The smooth and cardiac, both muscles are involuntary in working. They both are not controlled by the organism. They are found in the muscles of internal organs are made up of smooth muscles. For example, blood vessels, alimentary canal, they are made up of this type of muscles. And the cardiac muscles, they are found in the heart only. They are also involuntary. They are striped or branched. They have stripes and they are branched. The smooth muscles get tired soon. So they fatigue soon. Get tired soon. When we do the more exercises, more physical works, the energy availability to them is reduced. So at that time, the fatigueness or the tiredness is due to the formation of lactic acid. Means the anaerobic respiration can occur in the striated muscles. So the fatigueness, that causes fatigueness or tiredness in them. So they get tired soon. They do not tired, and the cardiac muscles never get tired. So they are voluntary in nature. These two are involuntary in nature. Now we discuss in detail the skeletal or striated muscles. The skeletal muscles. As we discussed, the muscles which are attached to the skeleton or bones, they are called skeletal muscles. They are voluntary in nature. They are under control of our will. The skeletal muscles help to move the bones of the skeleton. They help in the movement of bones of the skeleton, and the few attach and help to move the skin. or skin or other skeletal muscles. Or other skeletal muscles. They have they are striated. They are striated. For example, they have the bands, है ना? The light and dark band on it. Light and dark bands over it. These bands are actually the actin and myosin fibers. The actin are thin fibers and the myosin are thick fibers, or the myosin are dark. For example, we discussed the detailed structure of these fibers or this. So these are the myosin fibers and these are the actin fiber. They are voluntary in nature. The diaphragm. The diaphragm is a muscular partition found between the thorax and abdomen. It is involuntary in functioning because it helps in breathing. But consciously we can hold the breath. We can stop the functioning of the diaphragm for few seconds. So these muscles are also found in the diaphragm. Their function is they help in skeletal muscles, help in body movement. We can move the hands, we can move the legs by the help of skeletal muscle. They help in body position, stabilization, and they also help in the storage of substances. Storage of the substances. For example, in the stomach, the food is remain there. In the stomach, the food is remain there. The sphincters are present in the anterior and posterior part of the stomach. For example, this is the stomach. Here the sphincters are present. These sphincters are helping the storage of food in the stomach. Same in the urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder and retained there with the help of sphincter. And they also help in the heat generation. Heat generation, as we know, we have studied in the digestion chapter. The excess glucose converted into glycogen and stored in the liver and muscles. So the heat generation is more in the muscles, skeletal muscles, because the food storage is there. So these are the functions of skeleton. The myoblast. In an embryo, the muscle forming cells are called myoblast. So the myoblasts, actually they are the muscle forming cells, and later they fuse and cover with endomysium. The myoblast fuse to form a single muscle fiber or muscle cell covered by endomysium. Endomysium, and form the muscle cell or muscle fiber. Muscle cell or muscle fiber. And the many muscle cells form the fasciculum. Many muscle fiber form the fasciculum. And many fasciculum combine many muscle fasciculi grouped together and covered by epimysium and form the muscle. The muscle cell is covered by endomysium. The fasciculum is covered by fasciculum group together form the muscle, and the muscle is covered by epimysium. So myoblast form the muscle cell or the muscle fiber or the myocyte. Myoblast form the myocyte covered by endomysium. The many muscle cells combine and form the fasciculum. Fasciculum covered by perimysium. And the many fasciculi form the muscle which covered by epimysium. The muscle cell is myocyte. The myocyte covered by sarcolemma that we discuss now. The muscle cell or myocyte covered by sarcolemma. In normal cell, the cell is covered by plasmalemma or the plasma membrane. The covering of the muscle cell is sarcolemma. In normal cell, the endoplasmic reticulum is formed. This is the plasma membrane or the plasma lemma of the muscle cell. The ER in muscle cell called sarcoplasmic reticulum. Here the endoplasmic reticulum in the normal cell. Here it is called sarcoplasmic reticulum. And the mitochondria in normal cell, the mitochondria is the site of aerobic respiration. In the muscle cell, the mitochondria is called sarcosome. The cytoplasm in the normal cell, in the muscle cell, it is called sarcoplasm. And the myoglobin, the myoglobin protein found in the sarcoplasm or the cytoplasm. The myoglobin, the protein that store the oxygen, or we can say the hemoglobin. The hemoglobin in the muscle cells called myoglobin. It is the oxygen storing protein. And the contractile protein that help in the functioning of the muscles of the skeletal muscle. Contractile protein. These proteins are contractile. They are actin and myosin. The myosin, the structure of actin and myosin or the skeletal muscle fiber or the skeletal muscle cell. The number one, the myosin filament. They are the polymer of myosin filament is a polymer. They are made up of meromycin. Meromycin. So this is the monomer. Many of the meromycin combine and form the myosin filament. So this is the primary contractile protein. They are made up of two strands, two fibers. For example, the one fiber is here and the another fiber is here, and this is the head. So the two fibers, they are called it is called the tail, and it is light meromycin, है ना, light meromycin. तो LMM, light meromycin, है ना. The tail is made up of light meromycin, so it is known as LMM. This is the head portion. Head portion is made up of heavy meromycin, है ना. So HMM. It is made up of heavy meromycin. Now that head has the two sides. Head has the two sides. The one is the two sides are there. These two sides, number one is a actin binding site. This head is attached to the actin fiber. So the one is actin binding site, and the another site is ATP binding site. ATP binding site. So the myosin is consists of two fibers. For they made up of two parts, the tail and the head. The tail is made up of light meromycin, and the head is made up of heavy meromycin. The head has the two site or binding site. The one is actin binding site and the another is ATP binding site. For example, if we draw the diagram of this is the myosin filament. Myosin filament, in between the, for example, we can draw like this only. Here this, the many myosin filament. Many myosin filament. This is the head, and here also the head. So this is the myosin filament. The middle of the myosin filament, this is called the M line. M line. So here the M line is situated. The myomycin made the protein, the M line, or this is the M line. In between the myosin filament, the M line is situated. Now we discuss the structure of actin filament. The myosin form the cytoskeleton. The myosin made up the protein. The myosin made up of the protein myomycin. Myomycin. Made up of protein myomycin, which form the cytoskeleton of the muscle. Now the actin filament we discuss.